Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I am your girl Molinda Jae, and I'm still getting used to this being on camera stuff with YouTube. I'm used to being behind the camera, doing the things behind the scenes, but okay, I'm getting to there. But other than that, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so today's topic is going to be about Elon Musk and him talking about the warnings of massive danger looming over the world in regards to population decline. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? AKA the street. And this was posted yesterday. Yes, yesterday. So this is basically talking about population control or population decline, to be specific. With Mr. Elon Musk calling himself a global CEO in regards to keeping up what is going on everywhere, per se. So let's go ahead and get into this article. It says Elon Musk warns of massive danger looming over the world. And it says Elon Musk sees himself as the CEO of everything. China, the world's most populous country, 1/6 of the planet's inhabitants live there. I saw its population decline in 2022, which was literally last year. The country's population had doubled since the 1960s to more than 1.4 billion today. God, dog it. That is a lot of people. Okay, anyways, following through. This news came over like 20 hours ago in regards to China's recent announcement has the global CEO gravely worried, and it just went to a whole nother article. Okay, it went to the street article. All right. So it says Elon Musk sees himself as the CEO of everything. When I mean everything, everything. As his influence has grown alongside the numbers, his Twitter followers, the Tesla, Tesla, Get Free Report boss, and SpaceX founder has been making his voice heard on global issues. He doesn't limit his areas of interest, and his blunt approaches draws acclaim from his followers. He has established himself as a kind of global CEO. And China has just given him an opportunity to put on his visionary's hat. China, the world's most populous country, 1/6 of the planet's inhabitants live there, saw its population decline in 2022 as that statistic that was unheard of for 6 decades, and the demographers say that it is a historic turning point. The country's population has doubled since 1960s to more than 1.4 billion. Dang, that's a lot of people. But in 2020, the number of births in China was 9.56 million. That's still a lot of people. But anyways, the National Bureau of Statistics reported. At the same time, 10.41 million deaths or Passovers, there we go, were recorded. The drop in population was thus 850,000 people. Musk calls the population decline as a massive danger. This is a first since the 1960s, 1961, when a famine that began in 1959 that lost tens of millions of people. So I'm going to read that again. Okay, this is a first since 1960, 1961, when a famine that began in 1959 had lost tens of millions of people. That famine followed the errors of the economic policy known as the Great Leap Forward. Paradoxically, this current decline occurred even as China relaxed its birth control policies in recent years. 10 years ago, Chinese were only allowed to have only one child. Since 2021, they can have three. So, all right, there we go. Back then, it was only one child per family. And historically now, and I believe this is still a tradition, that they favor the having a son first than a girl, okay, because they're able to pass down the lineage. Okay, all right, almost like a royal type of thing, monarchy type of thing. But yeah, back then it was just one child. So okay, since 2 years ago, they have relieved the birthing count, or the household count, when it comes to having children, to three. So it went from one to three. All right, okay, all right, we getting there. This drop could continue until the end of the century, to severely harm the economy and the pension system. For months, the Chinese announcement reinforced his warning that the biggest problem facing the world is population decline. Population collapse is a massive danger to the future of the civilization, the billionaire commented on January 16th. Then he highlighted a message from 2018 World Economic Forum to hammer out his warning, and above all, to indicate that he was right. In its message, the forum warned against overcrowding, but Musk has been estimating for years that the world doesn't have enough people. Even as birth rates decline, overpopulation remains a global challenge. The World Economic Forum tweeted on April 5th, 2018. The population collapse is an existential problem for humanity, not overpopulation, Musk tweeted back in January 17th, 2023. So this was just literally yesterday. Yeah, yesterday when he tweeted that. The United Nations has estimated that India should dethrone China this year as the country with most inhabitants. In 2019, the UN still believed that China would not reach its peak population until 2031, 2032. But since then, the fertility rate has collapsed into 1.15 children per woman in 2021, a bit more than half the generation renewal threshold of 2:1 ratio. Many local Chinese authorities have launched measures to encourage couples to procreate. All right, y'all better get it on in China. China, y'all better get it on. Let's get it on. Okay, the metropolis of Shenzhen, the South Chinese, which is in South China, recently began offering a birth bonus. An allowance paid until the children are 3 years old. A couple welcoming their first baby will automatically receive 3,000 yuan, which is $443 in US dollars. They'll get 10,000 yuan. Let me get the correct pronunciation on that. Hold on. Let me get the correct yuan. Okay, here we go.
Yuan.
Okay, that right? Yep, first time. Yuan. Excuse me. They'll get 10,000 yuan, which is $1,476 US dollars. If it is their third, in total, the family with 3 children will receive 37,500 yuan, which is $5,536 in US dollars, and bonuses and allowance. Hey, you get a bonus. You get an automatic bonus every time you have a kid. Girl, I need to move to China, girl. I need to move to China so I can procreate, have me 2 more kids. You know what I'm saying? Get that, yes. Okay, get that check. Get that check. Y'all better start procreating. Okay. Either way it goes. But whether such incentives can reverse the curve is uncertain. China's population could decline by an average of 1.1% each year, according to the study by the Shanghai Academy of Social Science. The country could have only 587 million inhabitants in 21. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, okay. 2,100. That's a whole century away, y'all. Less than half of the population today, according to the most pessimistic projections of these demographers. Although he is not a demographer, Musk said several months ago that Chinese population was going to collapse. Most people still think China has one third, or well, the one child policy. China has its lowest birth rate ever last year, despite having a three-child policy. Musk wrote last June. At current birth rates, China will lose 40%, or at least 40% of people every generation. Population collapse. Besides China, the tech tycoon warns of population decline in wealthy countries like Japan. The remedy, he says, is to encourage people to have children. The billionaire, who is 51, 51, is the father of 9, 3 of whom were born at the end of 2021. Wait a minute, you get kids, dang, where have I been? And then he had 3 of them last year. Okay, so you ain't too far from Nick Cannon, Elon. Y'all, what do y'all think about this? What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts about China going through a population decline? Do you think there's a population decline in the US of A, right? And do y'all think of that? Feel free to leave your comments down in the your thoughts and your opinions down in the comment section below. To all the folks in China, y'all better get the rolling. Y'all better get it, okay? But I on a serious note, more likely, besides the one child policy rule and these in China, I know over here in America, majority of the folks are not having children is because not only the miscommunication that goes along with couples in general, and people want to be fluid and all over the place right now, but also we got this quote unquote inflation going on over here, as well as the wages are not matching to the standard of living. So it's more like a give and take when it comes to having children, and people are being a lot more selective, right? They're being more cognizant on who they're going to have children with, and also just is more like a personal thing for the most part when it comes to having children. So China, hey, get it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because all of a sudden folks want to get their carpet clean when I'm trying to do a video. But other than that, like I said, comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. Bye.